Okay, comparing wages in relation to 119 years ago. From 1900 to 2019, the purchasing power for workers have gone up in everything, except for gold and real estate. The price of gold has gone up from $20.63 per ounce to $1,505 per ounce today. That is an increase of 72.95 times, or 7,295%. And real estate has gone up from $5,000 in 1900 to $549,000 today. That is in relation to California real estate. So real estate in California has gone up 109 times from 1900. The wages for unskilled workers in 1900 was about 19.2 cents per hour. And the wages for unskilled workers today is about $12 an hour. And back in 1900, people worked about 60 hours a week, and today people work about 40 hours a week. Okay, so thus wages have gone up about 62.5 times for unskilled workers. As for skilled workers, it has gone up 66.9 times, and for professionals it has gone up 107.1 times. If we factor in what the purchasing power of goods were in relation to unskilled workers in 1900, a unskilled worker in 1900 could buy 2,010 pounds of coffee, and a worker today can buy 25,469.39 pounds of coffee. For most consumer goods, the purchasing power of the average worker has gone up. However, it has gone down in relation to purchasing power for real estate. So a worker who made $599.04 per year in 1900 could buy a home in 8.34 years. A unskilled worker today could buy a home in 21.99 years. So basically, it would take a worker today about 2.64 times longer to buy a home than a worker was able to buy a home back in 1900. And in this respect, purchasing power has gone down in terms of people being able to buy real estate from 1900 to 2019. And back in 1900s, they didn't really have a lot of income tax. I think maybe it was less than 5%. Today income tax is maybe anywhere from 25 to 35%. So in terms of that, workers had it better back in 1900 in terms of real estate. So today the average person is paying more for mortgages and rents. In addition to that, the cost of education has also increased. Other costs like health insurance, car insurance, and cost of services has also increased a lot. Most of this inflation was largely absorbed by the real estate market. As for prices of goods, coming down was due to improvements in technology and productivity in the past 119 years. We also had globalism, which helped bring down the prices of goods because goods can be bought for much less money in other parts of the world. So basically, everything like stuff like computers, electronics, stuff like that, which I didn't put here, have gone down a lot compared to, let's say, computers back in the 1980s. A computer back in 1982, let's say an IBM XT or something, costs about anywhere from 2,500 to maybe $5,000. Today you could buy a computer for anywhere from 500 to 1,000, and that's a lot less. And that is partially due to globalism and how products are produced in other countries for less money, right? So in terms of that, we're a lot better off in terms of buying goods. Prices of goods have gone down, but as for other costs, they have gone up significantly. So basically, it kind of like evens out because back in the 1900s, we had a very high tariff, rate. Import taxes were very high, and there was virtually no income tax back in 1900. So the prices of things were expensive, goods, but the prices of everything else, like real estate and other things like that, were cheap. It was kind of like that back in the 1980s as well. Real estate wasn't that much. It's not as much as it is now, So basically, it's hard to say if it's easier or harder, but if your house is paid off, it'll probably be a lot easier for you to make a living if you have a roof that's paid off. You don't have to have this mortgage, which is a big chunk of money you have to pay out every year. That's why I think that's why a lot of people are complaining about wages. They want higher and higher wages because they have to keep paying higher rents and higher prices for housing and stuff like that. So that's where the problem lies. Okay, thanks for watching.